Thank you all so much for having me. It's great to be here in person with you all. With all the challenges in the world right now, it's no wonder we find ourselves in a mental health crisis. We've made progress in how we talk about mental health, but there are still too many people that are suffering in silence. When I was younger, I didn't think about mental health, just as I didn't think about sexual abuse. These weren't topics that were talked about. It wasn't until I faced the trauma of my own abuse that I also became aware of the complex reality of mental health. Not only is sexual abuse much more common than I ever could have imagined, but so too are anxiety, depression, and so many other mental health struggles. Even years after confronting my abuse, I still struggle with my mental health. But this isn't as hopeless as it sounds. I now view my mental health more like I do my physical health. It's just part of who I am, part of my overall health. As a gymnast, I was always aware of how my physical health influenced my performance. Injury and recovery were unavoidable realities. And because of how much farther along we are with physical health, that felt manageable. I stopped competing around the same time I began the long and difficult process of addressing my abuse. Because I didn't understand it, I felt lost and sometimes hopeless. I sought solutions with the same intensity that had worked for me in gymnastics, desperately hoping to find someone who could provide answers and trying everything that offered hope. In my journey, I found so much strength and empowerment in sharing my story and seeing other survivors speak their truth. Just like physical health, our ability to manage our mental health depends upon our understanding of it. And our understanding of it depends in large on our collective willingness to acknowledge and speak openly about it. This is daunting for so many reasons, especially for those who lack or may not feel the support of others. Our mental health is intertwined with our self-image and our most personal experiences, fears, and insecurities. But as each person opens up and courageously shares their story, it becomes slightly easier for others to do so. I am grateful for Lifetime's commitment to address these important issues and for the opportunity to work with them to create a show called Darkness to Light, which featured survivors of sexual abuse sharing their stories. In the 24 hours following the show's premiere, calls to RAINN hotline increased by 99%. I like to think that by sharing their stories, these courageous survivors formed a connection with viewers, helped them feel the power of Me Too and the courage to acknowledge their own truths. Sharing our stories weakens stigmas, connects us, shows us we're not alone, and provides hope that if others can find light at the end of the tunnel, so can we. This is the power each of us possesses, both to take that first step on the pathway towards healing and to inspire others to do the same. Never underestimate the power of your story and your voice. It will echo, and someone, somewhere, will hear it and feel connected. Thank you.